Hello! Before we get into the video, which is kind of a shame because this is going to be a fun video. But before we get into the video, I want to talk about something really quick. All right? I want to talk about something really quick. Here, let me go ahead and open the comments of yesterday's video. Oh, well, actually, I guess it's, Anyway, so I uploaded this video yesterday, Upgrades Inc. And in that video, I made a mistake. I accidentally included a bad game. Right? A game where the Phantom Lancer trashes us, and the game is over in like 7-8 minutes or whatnot, and then we just go to the second part. And I wanted to upload only the second game. That's why Earthshaker is on the thumbnail here, right? And then everybody was like complaining about me getting a little bit annoyed at the Phantom Lancer and so on. I'll get to that in a second. But let me go ahead and just... I really don't even want to talk about this because I find it very annoying, right? But anyway, let me just go ahead and talk about something here. He edited out the part where Phantom Lance was trashing his team in the comments where about Baumi calling him out being Arena was being Arena in other modes, which people were unhappy about, so that's the error, I guess. Re-upload because of Phantom Lancer. They're crying about Phantom Lancer for being too good and eventually banned him from playing mods because of being a tryhard. Eventually, I feel, right? Like here you kind of can. Imagine banning someone from being too good. Imagine editing out the Phantom Lance because their hero itself is broken up because the person was tryharding. Re-upload because Phantom Lance destroyed him and Baumi got sold. You get the idea, right? Do I have to keep going? You get the idea. So let me go ahead and tell you a bit of a secret. You on YouTube aren't getting all the games ever. It's just not how it works. Like, let me go ahead and So that particular mode, right, Dota 2 but Souls Inc., I think I tried playing it a total of 6 different times across 3 different days. With the first 2 games, the first 2 times I played it, there was a guy picking Phantom Assassin every game, and just like stomping people. I think it was just a high MMR player coming in, just stomping the lobby. And then there was a boring game, and then there was like another 2 games where people were just stomping one way or the other. And then finally I got that Earthshaker game I was happy with. And this is how it always is. Okay, with like 90% of the time when I record something, what I do is I just record the games and I just record them until I get a good game. And I don't upload the bad ones. So what was the mistake? What was the mistake I made with that video? I accidentally left in a bad game. That's it. I left in a bad game. I left in a bad game that was annoying, that I didn't enjoy, that I don't think was fun, that is not an interesting video to watch. So what I did is after I noticed that, which I didn't notice because I slept for 4 hours, I've been streaming for 240 hours continuously, I went and deleted the video and edited it again and re-uploaded it. Right? Now, I think you should clarify what's the meaning of a bad game. So a bad game is a boring game, right? A game that ends in 8 minutes because of either side stomping is not that fun. It's not that interesting, right? It's just not good. That's a boring game. That's a bad game. And those are the games I don't like having on YouTube. Now, let me go ahead and explain something else here, right? Like, so here in particular, this one thing. And this is something we see a lot, right? Imagine banning someone from being too good. This is a comment I get on stream as well, where something that will happen occasionally is that we will play a lobby and somebody just comes in and completely destroys the lobby. Just completely destroys them because they're just better than everybody else. And then what I say is like, maybe take a break for the next game. It's okay. You don't have to play the next game. And that's essentially me banning them for a lobby, right? Banning them for a game. And you might be like, Baumi, what the fuck? Don't ban people for being too good. But this is where you are misunderstanding something. If you are trying to be the best player, right? If you're trying to be good, and I understand that is the core mentality while playing Dota, then you can do that. There is a place for that. It's called ranked. The problem is, if you try to do that in custom games, especially the kind of custom games we play, tend to be really broken. They're just really broken in a lot of ways, and you can come in and abuse the shit out of them very easily. It is really not that hard to come in and abuse the shit out of these games and just completely destroy them and completely annihilate everybody in them. So what we do, generally speaking, is we just say we don't do that. Instead, what we do is we take it easy. We take it easy, right? We take it chill. That's it, right? So that means that I will tell people, when we're playing a game and somebody's going a little too hard, I will say, come on, slow down a little. And that is me very explicitly telling them to not go that hard, to let the other side play. In extreme cases, I will even go as far as to say, come on team, let's go run into their fountain and feed to them. I have done that in multiple videos that you may have seen, even one very recently, the Medusa game with the team upgrades. Why? Because I think it just makes for a more interesting game that way. And some of these game modes just aren't balanced. It's just not going to work out otherwise. Do you prefer having an interesting video, or do you prefer having something super competitive? If you want something super competitive, then you need to go play then you need to go somewhere else, frankly speaking, because this is not where we do that. We play custom games here, right? And with the custom games, you just cannot come into them with the mentality is, I am going to be the best. If that's your mentality, what you're going to do is you're going to stomp the lobby and nobody's going to have any fun, and then the game is going to be over. And that's it. That's all that's going to happen. And that's going to continue happening. And you might be like, Baumi, okay, stop being such a whiny baby about this. How often does this happen? This happens all the goddamn time. That's the problem. Is that it's constant. Like, again, with this particular mode, and this is why I got annoyed. Right? This is why in this particular instance, and it's kind of annoying that I uploaded that part, right? Like, it's like, you don't see, I uploaded the one where I got annoyed because it happened fucking 4 times in a row, right? That's the one that I upload accidentally, instead of the other 4 times where I was chill about it. But anyway, point being, right, it just happens all the time. Chat, you can confirm, right? Like, so we've got 500 people in chat right now. Guys, can you go ahead and you guys hang out and you guys actually see what it's like when we play these modes, right? This happens all the time. All the goddamn time. And past a certain point, it's just annoying. So what I tend to do is if somebody comes into the lobby and they can't calm their temper, they can't calm down to the point that they let other people play, which I don't mind if you are good. If you are a good player, you're still welcome to join our lobbies. Just the same, you are welcome to join our lobbies if you're a bad player, right? But if you join our lobbies and you're a good player, then, sorry, oh God, my brain. If you join our lobbies and you are a good player, then you need to chill, because we have bad players here, including me. I'm not that good, right? Now, this is where we enter the final stage of the argument. This is where you're going to now say, Baumi, okay, so far this makes sense, but what about all of the times where you stomped the lobby? And this is where I'm just gonna have to be a hypocrite. Because, frankly speaking, I am the streamer. I am the YouTuber. I'm the one recording stuff. And this is just where we're gonna have to say that the rules for me are a little different. Because we are trying to get a video here, right? We are trying to get content. We want to have a fun video for you guys to watch. And if I cannot ever stomp a lobby, then that just kind of limits what I can do, because sometimes with some modes that's just going to happen, and the game is just sometimes going to be really fun as a result. But now here's something that's very important. When I do that, I do still try to be very quick about it, so I end the games quickly and call them over, right? And then we do another one. And B, I try to not be a wiener about it, basically, right? I try to not do it repeatedly. I do it once in a while because it makes for a funny video here and there, but I don't do it often, right? And I mean, that's very easy to tell if you just go through my library of shit, right? This is not something that's very good. So that's just kind of like what I gotta say here, right? Like, you can try to claim I took out the game because I'm salty about the Phantom Lancer. I already forgot about the Phantom Lancer. That's like literally why the Phantom Lancer game was in there, because I forgot about the Phantom Lancer, right? Like, I just forgot about it. That's it. That was the whole thing. I just forgot about it because I don't care that much. But now put yourself in my shoes. These players who come in and they're just like, I gotta go hard, right? They tend to be players that will continue doing that into the next match as well. So I tend to give them a moment to calm down. That's all I do. It's just a timeout. You're not banned. Nobody is banned. You just put in the penalty box for a second. All right? Because sometimes that's just really the way to get people to actually play along. And yes, this is a bit counterintuitive, all of this, right? Like, you need to be aware of the fact that these game modes are not balanced. And they are not balanced not only through the game mode itself, but they're also not balanced through the players. We just have players that are bad. Like, really bad. I mean, no disrespect to you guys in chat. But you're bad. Right? Sometimes you're pretty bad. Right? But I still want them to be able to play. Right? We have people here that just like the idea of hanging out. And then occasionally they want to join a game, but they don't play Dota. Now, you take somebody like that and throw them into a lobby with a 6k MMR player, and the 6k MMR player goes and stomps the lobby. Well, how do you think they're going to feel about it? Now, here's final point. Now you're going to say, but Baumi, the Phantom Lancer wasn't even that good. Yes, this is not really about the Phantom Lancer, okay? Now, maybe I shouldn't have been mean to the Phantom Lancer. I frankly don't even remember what I said. But point being, this is more about the general thing. What you need to understand is this is not a one-time occurrence. This is something that happens very, very, very frequently. This is a constant thing that we have to deal with here. You don't usually see it on YouTube, because on YouTube, you only get the good shit. You don't get the annoying crap that we have to deal with on stream. Right? If you want to see what this is actually like at times, you need to hang out on the stream, because then you can see that, for example, with this mode I'm about to record here, Dota 2 but sponsors, this is the 4th attempt. The previous 3 times failed because the game stopped working. Can you imagine how annoying that is? Like, these things, it's just, you know. You're feeling me a little here. All right, so can we just calm down a little? If you want to join our custom games, you gotta take it easy. That's just how it goes. All right, and you just gotta be a bit chill about it. All right? And I am not salty about the Phantom Lancer, but I am a little bit annoyed by the YouTube comments right now, which is why I'm making this. I also was originally planning on sticking this ahead of a video, but now I feel annoyed that that would ruin the video. So I'm probably just gonna upload it as is. And you guys can watch that, and then I'm probably gonna delete it in like a day or so, just so you leave me alone about this, because I think this is kind of stupid. But admittedly, at the same time, I understand where it's coming from. Like, I understand the misunderstanding, right? It's kind of tricky, because it's not how Dota usually is viewed, right? Like, as a Dota player, you look at Dota as something, the best player is the best person. The higher your MMR, the bigger your, you know, whatever. Hey,
Just to further Baumi's point, in almost every game with no movement speed limit, if Baumi is ahead, he just buy maximum movement speed. Now you may not believe me, but this isn't an optimal strategy in Dota.
This is yes. Thank you very much, my friend. All right. Like, you get me, all right? You get me? And I really just, the only reason why I removed the Phantom Lancer game out of that is because it just wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. Again, I've been streaming nonstop for 243 hours now. I've got at least another 4 hours to go. Probably way more than that. When I was editing that video, I had slept 4 hours the night before while being completely sleep deprived for like 7 days straight. And I am doing all of that while also trying to maintain a regular upload schedule on YouTube. You may be surprised to hear this, but I have run out of YouTube videos like, I don't know, a week ago. So everything that is being uploaded now is made by me on stream, then edited, and then uploaded. I don't even have a video for today. I don't even have anything yet. Oh my god. I just realized that. I don't even have a video for today. You're feeling me. So can we calm? Can we chill? Can we chill then? I hope that's okay. Right? So if you want to come hang out on stream, come hang out on stream. But don't be mad at me because I got upset at wanting to record a game mode that I've been trying to record for 3 goddamn days at that point, and every single time I do it, some guy shows up and thinks that they need to be the best player in the room. Sorry, being the best player in the room or playing custom games is just not desirable. You don't want to be the best player in the room. Nobody cares. Frankly speaking, if we recognize you as the best player in the room, you probably did something wrong. I know. It's not how Dota usually is. But for custom games, there's really no way around it. I mean, there are competitive custom games, and we do play those occasionally. But, you know, I tried uploading Atomic War. There we could try hard, but people didn't really want to watch it. So there's no more Atomic War right now. You know. Anyway. So I hope it all makes sense now. Have we explained that? Are we good? I hope we are good. Anyway, I guess this is a video now. I'm going to just upload this really quick. I'll see you guys.